Hey everybody, and welcome to Motivational Monday, where you can learn how simple shifts in your habits can lead to profound results in the way that you feel and in the way that you look. Well, winter season is here, and with it, so is cold and flu season. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 7 habits that you can incorporate into your life right now to help boost your immune function so that you can ward off colds and flus and then get over them faster if you do happen to catch them anyway. Suggestion number 1, and this is something you've heard before coming out of my mouth, and that is to give up junk food, because junk food has a deleterious effect on your gastrointestinal tract, and that is where your immune system begins. So stop eating the sugar and the packaged food and the chips and all that stuff, because that stuff creates an imbalance in the gastrointestinal tract, which in turn has a negative impact on your immune function. Instead, adopt a whole foods diet. Start eating foods as they exist in nature. When you do, you get a whole bunch of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals that work together to help boost your immune function and help strengthen your immunity. If you need suggestions on what foods specifically would help you fight colds and flus, then tune in next week, because I will be addressing that in next week's video. Suggestion number 2 is to get quality sleep. 7 or 8 hours a night is really ideal, and the reason for that is because when you rest, you restore your immune system. You also help to support a healthy stress response, so you help to modulate your stress levels when you're adequately rested. If you don't sleep well, your stress level really never has an opportunity to kind of disengage or go down, and you're carrying the stresses of one day into your next day. So really getting quality sleep is so important, because when you're stressed out, your immune system starts to get a little bit skewed, and it's going to leave you more vulnerable to bacteria and viral infections, and you might find yourself getting sick more often. So get quality sleep so that you can strengthen your immune function and also just feel better and have more focus and more mental clarity. So sleep is super important, and that's suggestion number 2. Suggestion number 3 is to exercise. Now, this is something that many people have a hard time engaging during the winter months, because it's cold, it's dark, and people don't want to get out. That once they're home, they don't want to get out again. But really, it's one of the most important things that you can do to help strengthen your immune system, because exercise helps to modulate immune function. It helps to regulate it. It also helps you sweat, and when you sweat, you release toxins from your body, which then don't have an opportunity to weaken your immunity. It also is really good to help manage your stress levels, and again, if you're stressed out, you're also weakening immune function. So having regular exercise, and I would say shoot for 3 to 4 times a week, about 30 minutes at a time, would be ideal to help you strengthen immune function and help you fight off colds. Suggestion number 4, find out what your vitamin D levels are, and then if you need to, supplement them. If you need ideas on how to do that, you can check back in the archives, because I have a video on vitamin D. But what studies have shown is that people who are vulnerable to colds and flus have an underlying vitamin D deficiency, because it does have an immunoprotective effect. So find out your vitamin D levels, and if you need to supplement, do so. But go to your doctor and do have that number checked out so that you know how much you need to supplement before you just go out there and randomly take supplements of vitamin D. But vitamin D and having adequate levels is suggestion number 4. Suggestion number 5. So here we are, holiday season. It's cold, it's dark, we're tired, right? People are drinking way more coffee. What happens then is that they're using coffee as a way to keep them engaged in their day, but it affects their sleep, and it weakens their immune function and exacerbates their stress levels. So you need to look at how much coffee you're having in a day. If you're having 1 cup a day, that is certainly not an issue. But if you're relying on multiple cups of coffee a day to help you get through your day, you should take a look at that and then start to notice what impact is it having on your sleep. Because if you're not getting quality sleep, you're going to have a weakened immune response. What's it doing to your stress levels? All these things are really important. You want to remember that coffee has a 10-hour half-life, which means it takes 10 hours for it to leave your system. So, for example, if you have a cup of coffee at noon, it's not going to exit your body fully until 10 o'clock that night. So if you're drinking coffee throughout the day, really take a look at that and curtail it, because if you're getting colds and flus, that might be the reason if you're having many cups a day. So that would be suggestion number 5. Suggestion number 6. Consider reducing or eliminating dairy foods from your diet completely. The reason for this is that dairy is a mucus-producing food. It creates a lot of that mucus that gets trapped in your nasal passages and can lead to sinus infections and other problems. This is particularly true for people who have sinus congestion, like chronic congestion. If you eliminate dairy or reduce dairy from your diet, you will likely see an improvement there, and that will also help to boost your immune function and keep you from getting whatever your neighbor has or your coworker has, and keep your immune system healthy. I've done this with many clients over the years, always to positive results. So look at your dairy consumption, and if you need to, either reduce or eliminate it from your diet. Suggestion number 7. So if you've done every other thing on this list and you still are prone to developing colds and flus because of your kids or your coworkers or whatever it is, then you might want to consider taking some vitamin C prophylactically every day to help ward off any sort of infection. Of course, always discuss it with your doctor or pharmacist to make sure that vitamin C is appropriate for you. But what vitamin C does, it helps to boost white blood cell production, and in that way it helps protect you against developing like a bacterial infection or a viral infection. It's also a very strong antioxidant, so it's a great thing to include in your diet. People try to get it from food, and that is one way, and you can again check out next week's video and I'll be talking about that a little bit more. But really, if you have a weakened immune response and you tend to pick up everything that comes around, then you really might want to consider taking in supplement form after you've talked to your doctor. That will help protect you for sure. What you might want to look for is the ester C vitamin C, because it's a little bit of a time-release formulation that's easy on the gastrointestinal tract. And then make sure you get it with bioflavonoids, which gives it all the elements of vitamin C that you need to really help you robustly improve immune function. So vitamin C would be suggestion number 7. So there you have 7 suggestions to help keep you from missing days at work, although you might want to do that anyway, and also from keep you healthy and keep you strong. I have to say that oftentimes you don't have to do any more than suggestion number 1, which is clean out the junk food and introduce whole foods into your diet, because that right there might be sufficient to give you everything you need to help support a healthy immunity. And remember, whole foods have lots of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, nutrients that help protect your immune system and help keep you strong and healthy all winter long. So start with that and then tick off from the list from there, but all those suggestions should help keep you healthy this winter. So now I want to hear from you. What do you do in the winter to keep yourself healthy? Do you have a whole foods diet? Do you make sure you get plenty of rest? Is it exercise that works for you? Whatever it is, I'd love to hear in the comments below. If you're watching on YouTube, you can click on the link below and that'll bring you right to the website, and you can comment there, and I'll absolutely get back to you once I read your comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you like tips like this and you're looking for more of them, then come on over to BarbaraMendezNutrition.com and you can sign up for the mailing list there. Once you do, you will automatically receive an email from me every Monday with either a written or a video blog with a recipe, some suggestion or inspirational tip to help move you closer to your health goals. You can also follow me on Facebook or Twitter, and of course, as always, forward this video to anybody that you think that would benefit from it. I would love for you to share the information. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great Monday. Have a wonderful week. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I will see you next time.